Hello everybody, this is Pam from Nana's Crafting Cottage, out with you again with another fun project. Welcome to all my new subscribers and welcome back to all my current subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, today we are going to make our own CD cases. If any of you have these paper CD cases, I have a few and they've just been sitting there. I tried decorating each one, so that's what these are here. I covered them with paper. I cut the circle with a die and did the whole works. But then I thought, why not make my own? Not everybody has these paper CD cases. So what I did was I went ahead and got measurements of, the case itself and made up a prototype here. I did the gluing of the acetate. I did the whole thing, and it comes out looking just like the real thing. So that is what I'm going to show you guys today. So instead of using white, I'm going to use some paper from a pad that's just it's probably about copy paper weight. It's white on the back, and yeah, so I thought we'd play with this today. So as far as the inside of it goes, we would need to put some paper on the inside. And so I have another project here that I'm going to steal some paper from. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so I'm going to use this on the inside here. All right. So grab some paper. If you have 12 by 12, that would be perfect because we're going to be cutting it to 6 by 11. 6 by 11. Okay. So go ahead and grab your paper. I'm going to get this cut down, and I do have all kinds of stuff around me. These are the labels that we just did a couple days ago. So yeah, thought I'd just go for it and see what we can come up with here. It doesn't have to be directional. If it is directional, we'll be figuring that out when we do the scoring. Okay, so 6 by 11 is what we want. Here's the 6, and I will snip that off. Okay, by 11. Now I'm going to cut this rough edge off. So 11. All right, there we go. Put in my scraps. Yep. Okay. Next, we will be doing some scoring. So let me get my big scoreboard out. Is what I need. Let me get that. Pardon me. Okay, now we need to score it at 1/2 inch all the way down on both sides. ½ inch. I'm going to turn it over and do 1/2 inch again. This is on the long side. Okay. And then what you'll want to do is figure out, okay, which way am I going to have it? Am I going to have it like this? Let's see. This will be the flap, and this will come up. Okay. So the flap side is going to be 1 1/8 inch. 1 1/8, and I think that is 1/8 right there. Let me make sure with my ruler. I know what it is on my small one, but I just want to make sure what it is on my big one here. Yep. Okay, 1 1/8 right here. So that will be our flap. Okay, so it'll go like this. This will be our flap, and this will be our front that will come up underneath it. All right. So what we need to do is let's bring this up and fold it just below the score line for your flap, and fold right there. So here's your flap. Okay. Now what we need to do is we need to get rid of this block. Let me turn it over, maybe you can see it better. This block and this block. So let me get this out of the way. Because we need to make our flaps. Okay, we need to make our flaps. So this is our flap end. Let me go ahead and crease that, or score it rather. Crease it, yeah, crease it. Okay, so we need to get rid of this one and this one. All right, so let's do that now. Let me get my big scissors here. And we will also miter it in here and here. So let's go just on the inside of the score line. Up to where you fold it. And then miter it. So it'll look like that. Okay. Now let's do the other side. Go on just on the inside of the score line. Up to the fold there, and miter it just a little bit. Okay, so it will look like this when we're done. Now at the top you want to do your flap too, see? So you're going to have your flap, all right? And what we need to do is miter this and cut it off here. Okay, so let's miter it up to just a little over the score mark, and then cut that off like that, and do it to the other side as well. Cut it in, and just on the inside of the score mark there, cut this off. All right, so we have this. Now if you want to round your corners, now is the time to do that. what you can do is you can either just gently fold it in half and do them both at the same time, which I think I will do because I'm not very good at just freehanding it on each one. And I'm probably not going to be very good doing it this way either. Okay, so just gently make a rounding right there. There's your flap. Okay, so we have everything but what you're going to, everything but the hole and everything but what's going to be covered on the inside. So what we will do for covering the inside, because this is going to be the whole side, you'll be folding it up and the hole will be here. Okay, and then this is the front here. So you'll have this, you'll have this here folded in. Let's crease that. And then this will be creased and in. And the reason why we go just on the inside of the score line down here is so that it doesn't bind when you fold it here. So it lays perfect. Okay, and you can either have your flaps on the outside or on the inside. Either way, doesn't matter. This is going to be the back anyway. So, well, actually, I'm going to use this as my front this time. Yeah, so I think I'm going to put my circle here. Wherever you want to put your circle, that's where you want it to be. And I think I did mine upside down. Yeah, so the front's going to be upside down. Oh, well, I don't care. The directional paper is much harder to deal with, but I think what I'll do is I'm going to put my hole here and put my paper here. Let's do it that way. Let's do it that. Let's be different and have the flap on the front. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so the circle will be here. And this is a 4-inch die. And I just center it on here. And if you have a jar, a bowl, or whatever, if you don't have a circle die, if it's about 4 inches, just trace around it and then cut it out. Okay, and I'm going to use some of my small washi tape and cut it here. Now, if you have non-directional paper, pardon me, it won't matter. You can go on the other side here and do your circle, but because I have directional, I'm doing it on this side. I'm going to be different. Why not? It closes on the front. I can pull these flaps in and fold over. Why not? Okay, so I'm going to do that. And I am going to quickly cut this while I have you with me on my Vagabond here. If you don't have a Big Shot or Vagabond, then like I said, you can just measure. Yeah, I think that's all right. You can just measure from a bowl or a jar or something like that. Okay, so, and then you can cut it out by hand, which I'm not very good at circles. A lot of us are not. Okay, so I got that guy cut, hopefully. It doesn't look like he cut all the way through, so let me try that again. Let me put some in there to cut it better. These are dies from Amazon. Pardon me. And so they aren't the sharpest in cutting. So I have to put a shim in there, just a piece of paper, and that usually takes care of it. All right. So let me do this, that back. All right, let's try that again. Yes, that's what I like to see. And then you can use this for the inside if you want. That's what I did to these right here. I had cut it and then glued this piece on and glued the circle on the inside. And that's when I was just decorating one that I had already. And I thought, this is so much harder than what it needs to be. So that's when I thought, well, we'll just make our own. I can still use this for something else. Okay, let me put this away so I don't lose it. Okay, so this will be like this. I'm going to bring that in just a skosh. It didn't really do it too straight. Okay, and that one's all right. Okay, so I would bring this up and glue. Now what I want to do is put a piece in here, and I think what this is, let's see, actually I want to measure it off of this. So I'm going to cut it at 4.5 by 4.5, and that way it'll cover when I put it in here. I'll lay it down here, put the glue, well, let's see. I'll see what I do. I'll see what I do. I don't know. I'm figuring this out as I go along with you guys, so bear with me. And of course I had to use directional paper, right? Just to make matters harder. Oh well. Okay, and 4.5. All right, so this will be the inside. And what I could actually do is glue it to my circle. Make sure I have it directionally right. Yeah, see, I can glue. Well, no. I need to glue it to the inside because I'm putting acetate on the back of this circle. Or vellum or transparency pieces, whatever you have, you can put on the outside there. Okay, so I think what I'll do is, let's see, bring this up a little bit and just kind of see where I need to have it. Straighten it a bit. There we go. I got a frog in my throat. Let me grab something to drink. I'll be right back. Okay, I think I'm better now. Okay, so we were here. I am going to lift this up and put some glue underneath it so I don't lose my spot. So we'll glue it underneath here. Just enough to tack it down, really. Okay, now I kind of moved it, so now I gotta figure out where it is. Okay, pretty well centered. Yep, okay. I'll glue that side down. And then glue this side down. All right, there we go. Next, I want to cut my acetate piece and get it put on. Now, I happen to have a sheet here that I pulled out of my scraps. Having a hard time this morning. Okay, and I think I will clip it right. We can get underneath it here. I will do it right here. And then get my cutter, paper cutter, and line that cut up right there. Okay, here we are. Have our piece. Okay. And I will glue it right here. Now I'm going to glue on the outside edge of the acetate because I don't want it to squish through and show on the other side. So I'm just going to do it on the outside edge. I can see it. There. 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 And there. Okay. And then glue it down. I muffed it anyway, didn't I? Of course I did. Okay, let's put it down correctly without a mess, please. Thank you. All right, let's try this again. Up here, here, and there. Okay. There we go. Kind of clumsy, but there we go. All right, we have our window. Now, if you want to distress it, now would be the time to do that. If you want to ink it in any way, shape, or form. The flap I'm not going to worry about. I'm just going to ink it up real good. So let me get my paper underneath here. And I have Vintage Photo because this is lighter paper. I didn't want to go super dark. And you can bring it in here so that you have it here on the fold line. And do your edges real good. And this way you don't have to cover it. I didn't cover the others either when I was just putting paper over the original case. I just inked everything up on the flap. Okay. And I do want it inked on the outside. So let's do that. Yeah, I'm liking this a lot better, having the flaps on the inside, because then you have your flap on the front. A lot easier to use a closure on. That was a happy mistake. Yay! I like that. I like happy mistakes instead of frustrating mistakes, right? I don't know why I didn't even think of that before, but ta-da! Okay. Yeah, let's do the edges here. Make them up good. And you know me, things have to be a bit grungy as a rule. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed the fabric label video. That was a lot of fun to do and figure out and easy. So hopefully you guys are giving those a try, and hopefully you give this a try too. It's pretty easy. The hardest part was figuring out the dimensions, but we did that for you. Okay, here, here, and let's do edges here. All right, and the edges here. All right, here and then here. Now, did I get everything? I think so. Oh, that's going to be so cool. And if you want a special, well, not even a special closure, but I think I'll put Velcro circles here. Velcro dots, rather, they call them. I have them right here. So I think I'll use those as a closure for it. Or you can use the, use a hole reinforcer here with an eyelet and tie it with some baker's twine or twine. Maybe we'll do that. That's kind of cool. I hadn't even thought about a closure because I was doing it backwards. Okay, yeah. Okay, I am going to ink this little baby up and get my hole reinforcements out. Yeah, so this is kind of on the fly, guys. Alrighty. Yep. Oh, I think I'll use the kind of copper looking ones. These are We Are Memory Keeper ones, and I think that color will go nicely with the color of the paper. All right, here we go. All right, come here, hole reinforcement. All right, so I think I will have him come down like that over the thing just a little bit. Let the point hang over. So I will glue it here. And put my ruler away, get my tweezers out. Okay, and let me figure out where the center is here. I'll put it here, and then I can probably tell more. All right, there we go. Now, I'm not going to worry about doing the hole right at the moment. I just wanted to get that placed. Now, let's see, I think we're ready to glue these down. Okay, so let's glue the sides. Here and here. And then you can put these in your journal. Just glue it down, and then you have your pocket here. Ta-da! There we go. It's not exactly perfect, but oh well. Okay, now let's do our hole, and I am going to use my Crop-A-Dile for this. I'm going to use the larger hole. And it would be nice if you unlocked it. Hello. Eek. What a day already. Okay, the hole. And let's put our eyelet in. Okay. Squish. Perfect. Alrighty. I'm going to set that aside. Okay. Perfect. All right. And then you can just put whatever you can put, you know, tag in here or anything. Okay, now I want to decorate this, and I wanted to use one of my labels that we did the other day. Oh, yeah, I like that. And I think, let's see, maybe I got some little peoples here. I think I'll put her there over that. And then I have stickers here that I think I can use here. And put this one there. And I don't recall where I got these stickers. I got them here a little while back at some point, but I honestly do not remember where I got them, unfortunately. And then we can put this here. Let's see, that, no, I think I'll put it over that, like that. And these labels are from the Junk Journal Studio. She has amazing labels that are just really, really neat. All different colors, too. And, of course, I've got all of them, so. Of course! We need to have all of them, don't we? Yes. And she has some of the, here, I just saw it. Some of these, she has them in 3 different sizes for each thing in each set. So, yeah. Pretty cool. Okay, here. I'm just trying to figure things out here. What I would like to do. I think so. Okay, let's just start gluing down, huh? Instead of messing around. All right. Here. And let's put our little girl down. Get rid of some of the white here. Okay. Oop. Well, at least she didn't go glue down. Okay. There. Let's ink him up. And glue him down. So I hope you guys give this project a try. Something different rather than the usual pockets. I think what would be pretty in this window is some kind of bird. like a wide tag or a journal card or something like that that would show through. I think that would be really neat. Okay, I need to get this sticker down first, and yes, they are stickers. So let me grab my pen. Okay. And get it apart. Get straightened up there. And let's put him down, all right, there. Okay. And then this one will go, oh, it's the wrong piece. Hello. This one will go over, and this is just digital. Okay. Glue that one down. So you can decorate these however, you know, you can do a lot, you can do a little. Come down just a little bit there. Okay. And then this is already started here. That's why I wanted to use it so it doesn't stick to everybody else in the package. And I think it's that direction. Actually, I'm going to glue that one down. The other one is underneath, so I'm not too worried about that. It'll be held down by these others. Okay, there we go. And then this one. Let's see, under. Yeah, that's going to go under. Okay. So let me try and ink that a little bit. Probably won't show up, but at least I can say I did it. All right, get the pen. Get it started, hopefully. Yep. So much easier than trying to dig at it with fingernails. Okay, go down this right here. And let's put this guy down. There we go. Okay. And I think that's about all we need. Let me glue him down to the acetate there. All right. So I think I will use this black and white here to do my closure. So I will just take it and do a short side here, about like that, and then a long side. Put it through. Oh, actually that probably isn't going to be the best bet. Let's see here. Let's figure it out here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep. All right, so we don't need to do the overlappy thingy. Okay, we can come around twice and do a bow. There we go. Yeah, that will work just fine. Just fine. Okay, great. And let me clip that. All right. Ta-da! And then, like I said, you could, put whatever you want on the inside. But there is our very own CD case. Pretty cool, huh? Especially with the flap in the front. I like that. Happy mistake. Happy mistake. Okay, guys, I hope you will be able to follow along with this and give it a go. They're an awful lot of fun when you get into it. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you go, but hopefully you'll give this a go, and hopefully you like this video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you know when all my videos are posted. And I will see you again on Saturday. Bye, guys.